Hey, it's the Living Universe, and welcome back to WWE 2K Universe mode. It's the Go Home Raw before WrestleMania. My name is Xander. Forgot that part. The final Raw before our second ever WrestleMania. I screw the intro up. We're kicking off with WWE Champion Bobby Roode. The WWE Champion making his way to the ring. Bobby Roode is 5 nights away from defending against Daniel Bryan. So let's hear what Roode has to say. The champion opens the show. There are 5 nights until WrestleMania. 5 nights until I walk in and defend my WWE Championship against the little goat that could. Daniel Bryan took advantage of his history with William Regal, and he took advantage of my generosity as champion to get where he is now. But I'm not worried about Daniel Bryan. No, I'm not. I beat Daniel Bryan inside of the Elimination Chamber. He might be one of the best wrestlers in the world, but Daniel Bryan is no Bobby Roode. So while I am 5 nights away from defending against Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania, I am also 5 nights away from ending the career of Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania. Because the Yes Movement dies on September 25th. The Yes Movement dies once and for all. And the reason it dies is because there is only one man worthy of dismembering, dismantling, and destroying the Yes Movement. He is the champion. That man is me. And I can do it because I am Bobby Roode. I am the WWE champion. And I am absolutely glorious. Well, now we're going to kick off Raw with some tag team action. William Regal promised that the tag team titles would be defended at WrestleMania, and so we're going to try and get a new team to challenge us. Here come the Street Profits to the ring. Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford making their way to the ring. Ford and Dawkins, big opportunity for them tonight as they are attempting to become #1 contenders to the son of a bitch. Oh! Oh, the Street Profits fighting back. Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins fighting back against the tag champions. Ford and Dawkins fighting back against the Raw Tag Champions. Shane Thorne dropping Montez Ford. Angelo Dawkins going after Dio Madden, but now Thorne and Madden again. Laying out the next potential challengers. Wait a minute, here comes the Raw GM. William Regal. Gentlemen, this is the second time in a row you've prevented us from determining your challenges for WrestleMania. Sorry, Regal. Guess we're just getting the night off then. Oh no, Shane. You don't get off the hook that easy. You are going to defend at WrestleMania. Mark my words, I will find you opponents. Well, William Regal officially announces he's going to find somebody, so, well, as you already saw, because the Masters of the Universe thing's been announced this Friday, mystery opponents. Everyone's favorite. I will say, I hate to be this guy, but I will say, please write something other than IDK. If you don't know, just guess. Just put something's better than nothing, you know? Because IDK just guarantees you're not going to get a point. Either way, Ricochet making his way to the ring. Ricochet, one of the 6 men fighting for the United States Championship this weekend at WrestleMania. The one and only makes his way to the ring. He takes on Mustafa Ali. The other competitors involved in the U.S. title match this weekend involving Keith Lee, Matt Riddle, L.A. Knight, the champion, and Bronson Reed. So here we go with Ricochet versus Ali. Here we go. Ricochet, went for a head scissor. Ali sidestepped. Now they lock up. Ali pushes him into the ropes. Referee now, what's he going to do? Referee trying to get between the two. And he does. Ricochet, went for that head scissor again. Ali countered. Ali grabs Ricochet. Throws him across the ring, off the turnbuckle. And Ricochet takes him down. Ricochet takes out the arm. Ricochet grabs Ali. Backslide. Cover. 1, 2. No, Ali in the ropes. Ali grabs Ricochet. They tie right back up into the ropes. Referee now gotta try and get between the two. And they break it off on their own. Ali now grabs Ricochet. Off the ropes. Ali ducks Ricochet. Ali, no, Ricochet counters. Ricochet. Super kick. Grabs Ali and picks him back up to his feet. Ricochet grabs Ali. Throws him across the ring. Crossbody. And springboard. Elbow, no. Ali goes for a kick. Ricochet grabs the leg. And Ricochet sweeping the leg of Ali. Right hand from Ricochet to Ali. Ali grabs Ricochet now, and Ali takes him down. Armbar in on Ricochet. Ricochet rolls through and twists it into a head scissor. Ricochet now, neckbreaker from Mustafa Ali. Turns him over. Ricochet covered by Ali. Ali, 1. No, Ricochet kicks out. Ricochet back to his feet. Ali with a drop kick. Ricochet now rolls out of the way. Super kick to Ali. Ricochet picking Ali back up off his feet. Ricochet. There's the head scissor. Kicks him in the back now. Ricochet. Springboard. Moonsault across the back. Ricochet grabs Ali. Right back up to his feet. Kicks him in the ribs. DDT. Kips up. Ricochet now. Going up. To the top. Ricochet. Phoenix Splash. Cover. 1, 2, no. He grabs Ali back up to his feet now. And Ricochet spinning wheel kick. No. Ali kicks out the knee. And Ali, right hand to Ricochet. Kicks him in the ribs. Turns him over now. Turns him over again with another kick. Ali stomps the arm. Taking him right back up to his feet now. Ali grabs Ricochet. Ali, no. Ricochet counters. Ricochet with a spinning wheel kick. And now Ricochet, grabbed by Ali. Mustafa Ali grabs Ricochet. Puts him over the ropes. Out to the floor. Goes Ricochet. Ali follows him to the outside. And Ali taking Ricochet back up to his feet. Ali, Hurricane Rana, taking Ricochet off his feet. Ali went for a kick. Ricochet back to his feet. Sweeps the leg. Referee at the count of 3. And Ricochet, throws Ali into the barricades. Back into the ring. Ricochet back up to the top now. What's the one and only thing? And oh, that's a long jump you got to make there, Ricochet. Oh! And Ali gets the knees up. Ricochet trying to pull himself back up to his feet. Ali grabs him. Ali with Ricochet. Puts him in the ropes. Ali whipping Ricochet off the ropes now. And Ali grabs Ricochet. What's he thinking now? Ali goes to the outside. And Mustafa Ali. Here we go. Ali. Through the ropes. Neckbreaker. And now Ali going to look for 054, I think. Here we go. No! Ricochet with the knees up. Both men staggering their feet. Ali. Super kick from Ricochet. Ricochet. Oh, Ali rolls into a bad spot for the one and only. But he's Ricochet, so he's going to make it anyway, as you do. 1, 2, 3. Ricochet pins Ali. That's a huge amount of momentum for Ricochet heading in to WrestleMania. Bronson Reed! Bronson Reed, one of the 6 competitors this weekend, grabs Ricochet, drops him. Wait a minute, Matt Riddle. Matt Riddle in the ring. And Riddle. The knockout blow to Bronson. Oh, and Riddle, look out. Keith Lee now in the ring. Lee. Spirit bomb to Riddle. Oh, the U.S. champion, LA Knight. Plants Keith Lee. And LA Knight standing over his challengers. LA Knight standing over his challengers. More action up next. Well, now here comes the Raw Women's Champion to the ring. Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley making her way to the ring. Rhea Ripley this weekend defends at WrestleMania against Shayna Baszler. Rhea marching down to the ring. And here comes her opponent. Someone that Rhea Ripley knows pretty well from her time here in Alice Living Universe. Bayley making her way to the ring. Bayley makes her way to the ring. These two have faced off many times in the past. The Roman's title has been a big part of their history. Here we go. Ripley! No, Bayley scouted that one. DDT'd her. Ripley rolls out of the way, and Rhea Ripley scoops Bayley up on her shoulders. And Rhea, oh, what a kick! Picks Bayley back into her feet now. Right hand for another. Bayley counters. Bayley taken down by Ripley. Rhea Ripley kicks her down again. And now Rhea picking Bayley back up to her feet, and Rhea kicks her again. Rhea Ripley puts her in the corner. Rhea kicks Bayley in the ribs now, and Rhea Ripley, what's she doing here? Over the ropes. Leg drop to the back of the neck. Ripley now grabs Bayley back up to her feet, and Rhea for a right. Bayley counters. Bayley goes for it. No. Rhea. Spear. Look at some of the legendary names, the big names that Rhea Ripley's gone through in her time as Raw Women's Champion. The woman you see here, Bayley, has fallen victim to Rhea Ripley many of times. She's beaten the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka. She's beaten Charlotte Flair. She's beaten Trish Stratus. Rhea Ripley has been unbeatable. As Raw Women's Champion, she gets kicked in the ribs. Spear again! Bayley just being tackled to the mat yet again by Ripley. As Ripley trying to throw some jabs, but Bayley again tries to get out of the way. Ripley with a full Nelson takes her down, crumbles her into the mat. And now Rhea Ripley picking Bayley back up to her feet, pulls her in. Rhea Ripley scoops up Bayley, and big suplex. And now Ripley grabs Bayley back up to her feet, and Rhea Ripley with Bayley. Boom! Into the corner. And big boot. Cover. 1, 2. It's over. Rhea Ripley picks up the win. Rhea Ripley knocks off Bayley. Oh, wait a minute. Here comes Shayna Baszler. Baszler and Ripley going at it before Mania. Baszler grabs her in a headlock. Ripley countering back. No. Baszler kicks out the knee of the champion. Baszler drops her. And now Baszler taking Ripley back up, and Baszler with a gut wrench flips over her. And Ripley gets gut wrenched again. And Baszler calling Ripley up to her feet now. Baszler kicks her in the ribs. Shayna Baszler picks up Ripley. Baszler locks the champion in the Karafuda clutch again. And Baszler standing over her WrestleMania opponent. Well, ladies and gentlemen, up next, it's a contract signing for the no-holds-barred match between Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns. Do you ever see me sitting here making these videos and you think to yourself, man, where can I get some Xandermania merchandise? No? Well, you can get it. Following the link in our description, you can go to the official LS11 Universe merchandise shop and pick up items representing the characters and creators here on the LS11 Universe channel, including myself, Ray, the Doctor, Carnold, and all the other characters that you've seen here on the channel. Link is in the description. Well, it's time for the contract signing, as here comes the Raw General Manager, William Regal. The God del Fantasma Minitrons is a matter of modding mishaps. Don't worry about it. So the Raw GM, he's here to mediate tonight. Out first, this man, the Monday Night Messiah. He's still not medically cleared, but we're apparently going to have an update about that. He apparently signed something backstage that made it where he could have this match even though he's not medically cleared, and he would not hold WWE liable for any issues that happen, for any health issues that come as a result of the match. Because he demanded that he get to face Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. It's the Monday Night Messiah, Seth Rollins, making his way to the ring. Seth Rollins marching his way down the ramp. Rollins and Reigns have had a lot of issues as of late, and Seth Rollins has undergone a bit of a wake-up call as of late because of Roman. Here comes the Tribal Chief. Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns making his way to the ring. Reigns has made his feelings towards Seth Rollins very clear these last few weeks. So now tonight, they signed the contract. So Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins signed the contract right now. Gentlemen, for 2 months now I've had to sit by and watch you two destroy one another outside of matches. Seth, I've been informed that you are still not estimated to be cleared until WrestleMania morning. So in this contract, I've included a clause that states that if either of you get physical with one another, and Roman, that includes your cousins, before the bell rings, there will be dire consequences. Seth, Roman, I will now allow you your closing statements and ask that you please sign the contract. Seth, I've already said what I have to say. WrestleMania, I'm gonna humble you and you're gonna thank me for making you. You will acknowledge me. I'll thank you for one thing, Roman. For opening my eyes to how terrible I was. Roman, at WrestleMania, you're not dealing with the Monday Night Messiah anymore. You've killed the Monday Night Messiah. He's gone and dead. Roman, at WrestleMania, you've reawoken someone that I've been missing for a long time. You've reawoken Seth freaking Rollins. More importantly, you've awoken the Kingslayer. And at WrestleMania, I'm going to take your empire and burn it down. Oh, wait a minute. Owens and Zayn! Owens is supposed to be in a match with Nakamura up next, but I don't think that's happening. Owens and Zayn getting WrestleMania started early. Zayn and Owens brawling backstage right now. Owens with a jab. Owens. Oh, Zayn thrown into the concrete. Owens grabs Zayn, but Zayn fighting back. Sami. Oh, does it back to Owens. Owens counters, knocks back Sami. Kevin Owens floats over. Owens DDT Zayn on the floor. Owens and Zayn, as I said, not waiting at all for WrestleMania this weekend. Sami. Oh, into the wall goes Owens. Into the locker room. Now Sami. Chair shot to Owens. And again. Sami Zayn. Trying to level Owens. Owens thrown towards the lockers. Sami. Sami and Owens now fighting in the lockers. Sami. Oh, throws him into the wall. And now Sami Zayn. Oh, throws Owens in that TV screen. And Sami, oh my god. Slams him into the TV. Sami. Oh, runs him into the TV. And Sami Zayn gets the last laugh before WrestleMania. Well, I guess we're going to move right past the Kevin Owens and Shinsuke Nakamura match we were supposed to have. So Titus ONeil making his way to the ring now. He's going to be taking on the man who's going to be representing Raw against Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania. Apollo Crews with Commander Aziz making his way to the ring. Someone actually finally did make a better Commander Aziz than the one I had, which was not a hard task. So Apollo Crews makes his way to the ring. Crews and Titus, one-on-one. Apollo with a clothesline. Into a neck breaker. Titus goes down. Apollo picking Titus back up to his feet, and Titus ONeil gets caught with a right hand. Apollo goes for a right. Titus counters with an elbow. Titus went for a boot. Apollo. Oh, German suplex. Apollo now picking Titus back up to his feet. Right hand. Apollo now knocking him down. Apollo Crews unloading on Titus. Titus goes for a belly-to-belly. Apollo, arm drag. And now Apollo takes down Titus, and Apollo hammering away on Titus. Picking him back up to his feet. Now Apollo, right hand. Spinning wheel kick. Apollo yoinking him back to his... I didn't just say that. Apollo pulls him back to his feet. Apollo Crews now with Titus. Middle rope. Crossbody. Apollo now picks Titus right back up, and Apollo kicking the ribs. Pulls him in. Scoops him up on his shoulders. Apollo spins him out. And now Apollo picking Titus back up to his feet, and Apollo Crews with Titus ONeil off the ropes. Apollo grabs Titus. Titus down to one knee. Titus ONeil knocking back Apollo. Titus knocks him back, and Titus grabs Apollo Crews, throws him off the turnbuckle. Apollo now grabs Titus, forearm strike, taking Titus off his feet. And now Apollo picks him back up. Apollo kick to the ribs. Apollo Crews grabs Titus, picks him up, suplex. Apollo now picking Titus right back up to his feet, and Apollo Crews pulls Titus in, swinging neck breaker. Apollo picking him right back up again, and Apollo Crews. Titus answers back with a right. Titus knocking him off his feet. Titus ONeil now. Apollo rolls out into the bottom rope. Apollo trying to get back to his feet now, and Titus falls on the outside. Apollo smashes him into the apron. Titus grabbed by Apollo and thrown back into the ring. Titus now picked back up to his feet, and Apollo. Right hand. Apollo went for a kick. Titus counters. Titus. Apollo spins him around, and Apollo, with Titus up on his shoulders, plants him in the mat. Apollo picking Titus up, and Apollo kicks him in the ribs, grabs Titus, sends him off the ropes. Apollo, do they collide? Oh, Titus with a boot. Titus turns Apollo over, and Titus, right hand to the head. Apollo back to his feet, and Apollo taking down Titus. Apollo Crews has ONeil down, and now Apollo Crews goes for a stomp. Titus out of the way. Apollo pulls him in. Apollo powerbomb. And a second. And there's a third. Apollo Crews taking Titus off his feet. Grabs him now. Oh, look at this. Apollo stretching him out. How? Has anyone else figured out how the hell that was a rope break? Either way, Apollo Crews now looking for the end. Picks up Titus. Spinning. Sit out. Powerbomb. 1, 2, 3. Apollo Crews beats Titus ONeil. Apollo Crews picking up some momentum heading into WrestleMania. Up next, though, ladies and gentlemen, the main event. Daniel Bryan versus Finn Balor. It's time for the main event. Here comes Daniel Bryan. If he loses at WrestleMania, he leaves LS11 Universe. Daniel Bryan making his way to the ring. This could be Bryan's final Raw. Daniel Bryan makes his way to the ring. And he's taking on the man who faces... He's taking on the man who faces Shinsuke Nakamura at WrestleMania. The Prince. Finn Balor. Finn Balor making his way to the ring. Balor and Bryan, 1-on-1. Let's do it. Balor and Bryan, first time ever these two are facing off. Balor, I think it was immediately for 1916. Bryan took him off his feet. Bryan picking him up to his feet now. Daniel Bryan. Slap to Balor. And again, Daniel Bryan firing away on the Prince. And Bryan with a right hand to Balor. Balor grabs Bryan, scoops him up, and slams him into the mat. Cover. 1, 2, no. Daniel Bryan kicks out. Balor goes for a kick to the back. Bryan shoves him over the top rope, and Daniel Bryan grabs Finn Balor, lifts him up. Bryan suplexes him back into the ring. And now Bryan picks Finn Balor back up to his feet. And Daniel Bryan with Balor throws him across the ring. Bryan, drop kick. Bryan scrambles back across the ring again. A second drop kick. And Bryan now picking Finn Balor back up to his feet. And Daniel Bryan with a kick to the knee. And Finn Balor kick to the head. Balor takes Bryan off of his feet. Bryan rolls out of the way. And Bryan with a slap. There's a kick from Daniel Bryan. And now Finn Balor grabs Bryan and drops him. There's a kick again from Finn. Finn Balor now has Bryan down. Bryan and Balor going across the ring. Bryan tells Balor to bring it on. Balor with Bryan. Gut kick, or excuse me, a bit of a modified Pele kick there. And now he drags Bryan away from the ropes. Daniel Bryan covered by Balor. 1, 2, no. Bryan went for a slap. Balor with a right hand. Balor grabs Bryan, throws him across the ring, into the corner. Bryan counters for Daniel Bryan. Oh, takes down Balor. Balor drop toe hold to Bryan. And now Daniel Bryan. Right hand from Balor. Finn Balor with a right hand to Bryan. Finn grabs Daniel Bryan, and Daniel Bryan put up against the ropes by Finn. Finn Balor with Bryan. Off the ropes, ducks him. Daniel Bryan. Oh, Balor went for a drop kick. Bryan catches the ropes. Bryan. Sling blade from Finn. And now Finn picks Bryan up to his feet, and Bryan in a seated position as Balor torques the neck. And Finn Balor trying to take down Bryan, and he does. Balor with Bryan. Drags him away from the ropes. Into a cover. 1, 2, no. As Bryan is down now, Balor standing over him. Bryan pulling himself up to his feet. Arm drag, no. Bryan out of the way. Bryan dropping Balor. And Bryan with a basement drop kick. He picks Balor back up to his feet. Daniel Bryan. Here we go. Here come the yes kicks. Daniel Bryan, yes kicks! Connecting to Balor. Daniel Bryan grabs Finn Balor, throws him across the ring. Bryan, wait for no dropkick. Balor hangs him up. Balor hung up by Bryan. And now Bryan calling for running knee. 1, 2, 3. Daniel Bryan beats Finn Balor. Daniel Bryan with the win. Hang on, Brian's got the microphone. Bobby Roode. This weekend at WrestleMania could be my final night in WWE. If you win, I've agreed to walk out of WWE for good, and I will honor that commitment. But remember this, Bobby. I don't give up. I don't quit. And I will not go down without taking you with me. I'm going to tap you out at WrestleMania. And I'm going to become a 2-time WWE champion. The entire Yes movement will lead me to victory. Because as long as the Yes movement stays behind me, as long as I have the Yes movement backing me, I will not quit. And the Yes movement will never die. So keep the title warm, Bobby. Because at WrestleMania, I'm bringing it home. Well, I can't say much more than I've been Xander. And that was Universe. 5 nights till WrestleMania. See you there.